Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. And on today's video, I'm going to be showing a little bit of my home updates from putting my entryway table to a little bit of fall decor throughout my house. So let's get into it and make sure you hit the subscribe button and keep following along. All right, just got back from basically going to church. So I had church this morning, and then afterwards I went to Michael's World Market and Home Goods. They were all in the same area, so I wasn't doing too much running around, but I got more things to update the house. So another home update. If you didn't see the last video, the home updates I did was actually to our master bedroom, which is not done right now. I gotta make the bed too. So I'm about to change, unload the car. Baby fell asleep, little Conley fell asleep in the car, so I had to put him down for his nap because it's the first nap of the day. So I'm going to get changed, make the bed, unload the car, and start doing some of the updates with the things we just got, as well as starting to switch out some of the fall decor that I've been hiding in the basement. It's September, I need to switch it out, so I need to do the mantle. I need to switch out some of the floral arrangements. I need to start switching out the porch. I got some new trees from Amazon, so I'm gonna put those out there. This is the first year I had them, so I need to put that out there. So I'm gonna try to get a bunch of stuff done while my eldest is with his Gigi, my mom, and the youngest one is sleeping. There's also a Wayfair delivery coming today. I finally got my entryway table. The Labor Day sale was a great sale, so I got my entryway table. So I need to assemble that because that's gonna take a while, so hopefully that comes soon so that I can do it while he's napping. Otherwise, I'm fighting a baby trying to put together Wayfair furniture while I'm napping. But let me get to it, because the more I talk, the less time I have to take advantage of nap time. So I look a little crazy because I did get a good amount of stuff done, and then the FedEx truck arrived with the Wayfair table. It was very heavy, and since my husband's traveling today, he's not home, and I wanted to bring it inside. So I struggled. Now I'm overheated. I'm out of breath, as you can hear. But at the same time I was bringing it in and then about to open it to start trying to put it together, someone decided, if you can see him back here, someone decided it was time for him to get up. Which, I mean, it was a good 2-hour nap, so he's up. I'm gonna get him, it's about like lunch, dinner, if you wanna call it dinner. He had a late nap, so I'm gonna feed him, get him his meal. I'm gonna take a break and then hopefully try to start putting this table together so I can get this project done today, even with him. But it was cool in the house, and then I realized earlier today I turned the air conditioning off, which was a mistake. So I'm overheating, and I know that him with his sweatshirt on is probably about to start overheating. Like I said, we were at church earlier and it was raining, so it was a little cool, but now it's hot in this house because now it's a continuing heat and it's muggy outside. So gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have some food and then I'm gonna get back to it. The one thing I did finish putting up the trees outside, my faux trees on the porch. What I did realize is I do not have a wreath. And there were plenty of fall wreaths at Home Goods when I went. And I convinced myself I already had one, because I did have one at our former house, but I must either left it there or threw it out and convinced myself I was gonna get another one. And then for some reason my mind thought I had one for last year, and I guess I never did. I guess I just took it down and then I switched from spring to winter. So I have a winter Christmas theme one, but now I have to go get a fall one to make the porch look completed. But I'm not going back out for that today. Just did the trees today, did the mantle today, redid, as you can see behind, which we just saw, the flower plot. That's probably not gonna just be fall. I may just leave that there because it just goes with the theme of my kitchen. But I'm really looking forward to doing this entryway table. That's been like the thing I really want to do for like the past year. Like I said, let's go eat and then see what I can get done with a little munchkin up. So I spent the first 20 minutes of this project literally vacuuming off of all of the pieces to get all the styrofoam off and vacuuming the floor. There's still little pieces of styrofoam, but it's minimal enough that I can just brush them off as I'm putting it together, and then I'll just have to vacuum again. So the vacuum's, you know, on idle, ready. I have all my pieces back here that are going to go actually in to the space. We're gonna build it as we go. I may need some more space, places I want. And then I'll have to clean that big box I just threw outside because I wasn't gonna run it through the house with all that styrofoam. I did order this table from Wayfair, and it took longer than it was supposed to. It was supposed to be actually here last Monday, so it was Labor Day. So I was hoping it was gonna come in that day because my husband was also off from work, so he could have balanced the boys. And like I said, he's traveling right now, so he's not really able to like handle this one, so hopefully he'll just play a lot more and not get into things. But we're gonna see how far I can get with this. But like I said, it was supposed to be here last Monday. Somehow it went from New Jersey, mind you, I'm in Pennsylvania. It went to New Jersey and then went to Ohio. Then it was sitting in Ohio for 3 days, and then it went to Kansas, and then all of a sudden it said it was mislabeled. And the box came in torn apart. So I don't know if the box was torn apart and that's why it went back to like a station, or got torn apart because it was going all that places. But the good thing is nothing's damaged. The styrofoam just got torn apart, and I could see that they were doing, like, FedEx had to put more tape on that because that was extra tape I had to cut through. But that's what the styrofoam was. So good job to Wayfair for putting that extra styrofoam in there to protect it, because the way it was transported was not it. But I'm gonna start putting this together before the day gets too long or gets too late and this one gets tired. Maybe at some point he'll just take a nap and I'll put down for a nap and then continue, but let's get into this. All right, so the table is all assembled, which I did have to take a break and put little man down for a nap. So once we got to the part where I had to start standing everything up, once I stood it up the first time, Conley started climbing on it and thought it was a play gym, so I felt that was the time to run to CVS because I did get prints for the photos that I did get. And when we came back, he was already a little sleepy, so I put him down for a nap, and then I was allowed to get back and finish that part and do all the cleaning. And as you can see, it is up, it's ready. I did just get a note from my mom saying that my husband, who was traveling, he's on his way back today, did just pick up my son, so they'll be back fairly soon. So I want to get this table decorated and all set before they get back and chaos ensues. So I'm gonna be putting everything up. As a note, anything that I can link below, I will link below that I have. Like a couple things, the mat I just put down is from Amazon, the trees you saw earlier from Amazon, the little floral arrangement I made is from Michael's, but a lot of the other stuff I'm decorating with is from Home Goods. And Home Goods you can't always link unless you find similar items or there's other items online. But anything that I can find, or even very, very similar items, I will link below in the description. But let me get back to putting this together. Another little note, you saw probably when I was unloading, I did buy this basket and poof. Somewhere in my mind, I thought I had one of those tables that had an open bottom. And I think when I was ordering from Wayfair, I did switch it. So if I didn't meant to afford the tables from Wayfair. But I did switch it, and now I have shelves. So I'm probably gonna end up putting that basket and poof somewhere else, because I feel like I can use it at some point or use it in here. Like even in my dining room, those corners are empty, so I might still save it to use it. But I'm gonna see, like give it a couple days, put it in the places, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just take it right back, so on and so forth. But let me get this table together. He napped enough to let me decorate. So now he's up. Plus it was a late nap, so it's probably good that he's up so he goes to bed regular at night. Right, Bubba? So yeah. So I still need to do some more with the table. I'll probably end up putting like some books on the other shelves, some more candles. I need to get like a tray for things, but I think it's good that we don't have anything low right now while this guy's still pulling things down, because if I put anything breakable down there or anything I really like, it's just gonna be the end of it. So we are where we are right now. I like the way it looks. I feel like there's still some more I can put upwards on the top, but I'll let it build. I feel like I just need to look at it, find some things that I like as I'm shopping around. When I see something, I'll know it and I'll grab it. But I did find a place for the poof that I actually like near the table. So if someone walks in, the poof is right next to it so they can sit down and take their shoes off. And then I actually put the basket around the corner in the dining room. And what I'm end up doing is probably what I kind of wanted to do originally is put like some like slippers in there, so when visitors come over, they can put on some slippers where their shoes are up front. So I'm still gonna use it. I think I'm gonna keep it. I just gotta take the tags off now. I didn't take the tags off because I wasn't sure. But again, I'm gonna still let it sit for a minute to make sure that I'm really sold on it. But I do like these. And even that little basket could eventually go into our living room once we get it set back for another blanket holder, even though the blankets are mostly in the ottoman. But we are done for now. Today was a successful day, getting all these things changed, done, and put together. So I'm happy where I am. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. You can stay tuned for more vlogs, travel, home, all the things, home updates, because we'll be home updating for years, like next year. If you're here and subscribed and connected by next fall, we'll be finishing the basement, and that's gonna be a whole project. I have a whole Pinterest board about that, and it's gonna be a thing. But thank you all for coming by, and I'll catch you on the next one.